Hello, YouTube. This is Keith Kevin Ken. How you doing? How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Time again for another pocket dump deconstruction. It is Sunday. Of course, it's Sunday afternoon. You know when it starts. When you start thinking about Monday morning. I'm fighting to keep that off. It's June 25th, 2017. I hope you're having a great one. This is a special one. I'm meeting up with a couple of friends and they said, "Oh, you collect knives." Like I collected, kitchen knives or something. So, yeah, I'm taking a knife to show them what a knife is. So it's a nice, I'm taking one of my customs. So let's talk about what's in my pockets today. Around my wrist is my Hue Monaco. Just a wonderful watch. I don't know if they still make them, the square chronographs. I remember when I first saw one, they were doing like billboards and stuff, and I had jobs in San Francisco and Boston and a couple of other places. I kept seeing them, so I really wanted one, and I booked a client that I really wanted, and the day I booked it, I went and found one of these, and I just love it. Just nice and sturdy like all of the Hue and Tag watches are. Oh, hold on. Oh, I love this fatty. I love it. It's a Hoyo de Monterey. Just a wonderful special cigar. Ah, tastes so good. Really does. So much so that I've got some blue scotch. Now, a lot of times when I go out to see friends or go to their houses, whatever, I do put some special booze here because people like to taste it, especially some blue scotch or the Macallan or whatever. One of my thin Coach wallets. Hey, I just got this. It was at the front desk for a couple of days, but I just went to the front desk this morning and got my new coin from the U.S. Mint. It's a beautiful coin. It's their new Liberty coin. Just the packaging was unbelievable, showing all the coins that had Liberty on it. 2017 just came out. I'm so happy to have it. So instead of buying up a lot of silver like I used to do before I sold it off when an ounce of silver was at 50, and that was the start of my knife collection. It won't get there again. That was only the second time it was that high. And gold was at, what, 1,400, 1,500. Sold that off as well. But I still keep coins. And one way I collect is just buying coins I like. And a lot of the commemorative or special coins I like. And of course, some of the other coins from around the world. Let's take the knives off of this Smithson notepad. I'll tell you right now, the knife that I chose, we're going to reverse this. The knife that I chose as my big knife determined the others because I wanted the smallest, lightest knives I could have after I chose this baby. I love this knife. I missed out on the whole Todd Begg Bodega in the beginning. I know from what I hear, and I need to buy one, the mid-tech bodegas. I want to get one of those small bodegas. They seem to be really nice from what everyone says. And they cost about what a Chris Reeve Lord Sabinza cost. So I need to go do that. But man, I got a bonus one time, and I usually don't have a lot of custom knives. I now have 8 of them. I bought 5 of them in one swoop with a bonus instead of putting it away for the van. But this is the Todd Begg custom. As custom as you can get from Todd Begg now without spending like $10,000. It's the Bodega 2.0. Now I have to tell you, my choice, because I wanted to show it. Did you hear that click? I mean, this to me is the most beautiful Bodega 2.0. This one snaps the most. I was on Blade HQ. They had just gotten one of the new Bodegas 2.0s, and I bought it. And then I saw another version that I wanted, and I couldn't get it for some weird reason. That's why I usually don't mess with custom knives. There's always something weird or whatever. It takes a long time. So I went to the Todd Begg website, and they had this one available, and I grabbed it, and I was so happy. So happy. So I chose to carry this one, but it took a while, and chose not to carry this one. So let me talk about the knife I'm carrying and the knife that got away first, and then I'll talk about the super light carry that I have after this. Because this knife and that knife, plain and simple, is 7.9 ounces. It's an 8-ounce knife. It's rare that, and I carry 3 knives. One is a keychain knife. So frankly, yes, it's a knife, but it's on my keychain, so it's really part of the keychain. It's a small, I usually just have a silver loop and 3 keys on it, so it's very light keychain as keychains go. But man, it's rare that the 3 knives are over 8 ounces altogether. So this thing is a beast, but it's very nice. It feels so great in the hand. So let's talk about the Bodega 2. Todd Begg, just a wonderful knife maker and designer. He has a lot of them that now you can buy that are mid-tex and a lot less expensive than this one. Okay, like, you know, a sixth of the price. But it's so beautiful. So it has the wonderful Todd Begg. This one has the wonderful Todd Begg Bodega blade. You know, it has the wonderful groove with the holes in it, which is really great. The jimping, the wonderful swedges and shape is just unfreaking believable. Look at it. You can see the grinds in it. This is satin finish. It's N690 steel. It's 3.75 inches in length. This entire thing is 8.9 inches total. 7.9 ounces, as I was saying. Just a wonderful blade. Ceramic bearings. IKBS action, and boy is that action something. You can tell with a bag if it's ceramic bearings because the ball is ceramic on the clip. But just a wonderful, wonderful, look at the blade. It's just a wonderful knife. That's the other thing about a custom. Look, I could carry this because I'm in a office situation and could carry this forever. I actually don't carry it. I think this is like my second time carrying it, and already has like a little scratch here. So, you know, I worry about these knives way more than I worry about my Chris Reeve knives. But man, the action is unbelievable. With this pivot, they have this crush ice kind of look right there around the pivot. Another Todd Begg Bodega kind of thing. Okay, so the handle, all titanium, polished titanium. But the inlay is a stainless steel inlay that is etched in. This etching is called the Dragon Lady. Look at the etching. Holding a severed head. And on the back, oh man, it feels so great. So titanium with titanium liners, everything's titanium, but they have an inlay, and this is the Dragon Lady. And how they're numbering these are not by the knife, but by the etching. This is number 11 of this etching. It's a limited number. Isn't that beautiful? I love the back. First, it's got that textured titanium. And then I love on the shiny titanium with all the texture and everything. You see that? There we go. Then they have the raw edges of it. And then here, when it follows around, they give you a little grip in a reverse. And they have shining, but in between they keep it raw. Just brilliant. This is what you get out of custom. It's just that wonderful detail. And then the clip is a Begg clip with the ball bearing. It just slides into your pocket. Again, you see the crushed ice detail. And look at this on the so this is the frame lock. There's something special about the frame lock. I'll talk about that in a few moments. But then look at just the detail right there. You know, the little part of the frame lock. And inside, you can see, that's the engrave is number 11. And look, he's textured the inside of it. It's just brilliant. I have 8 of these, and they're all kind of the knives from people I wanted to have. But man, this thing feels so great. One thing about the Bodegas, and the 2.0s are the same. You see these 3 screws right here on the bottom of the back end, on the lock side? Well, you unscrew those, and this entire lock bar and this entire part, you take off the clip, you can send and get replaced. So if this wears down, you just take the whole thing and send it back to Todd Begg, and they replace it for you. Just a wonderful knife. This is what I'm showing off. It is a piece of art, but also a wonderful knife. I mean, when you're talking about the Bowler N690 steel, it's great steel, flips on IKBS, just flips like unbelievable. Big size. Titanium, but look at the beautiful stainless steel inlays that's etched. Just wonderful. I just really love it. Of course, I was also considering this one. Instead of the traditional blade, it's a DLC compound blade that I just really like. Again, IKBS. Now this is titanium anodized black with that stainless inlay. This is the Nord, and this is number 14. See that? Engraving 14 right there. Again, look at the work inside. And on this black piece, look at the work. I don't know. I hope it does. Let's get this thing to, for some reason, this thing isn't focusing like it used to. But between here, they have wait. Here's the crushed ice on the pivot. You see that right there? That crushed ice feel? Well, they put that right here in the forward choil. They have it, when you turn it, same kind of backstop with the titanium, the tie back with the texture, and then the raw feel at the edges, which I talked about with the other knife. But when you look on the back, god darn it, come on. The back, look at this. They've textured the black on the titanium with the crushed ice. On the clip on this one and the other one is titanium and texture with the crushed ice. There's a ceramic ball. This too has a ceramic pivot. But look at the texturing of the black. Just really well done. I know I'm going long, you guys. Like same situation, this can be removed. It's just a wonderful knife. This is a different blade. It's DLC. I just really love it though. I decided instead to go with this one. And so now you have an 8-ounce knife in your pocket. And so I figured I'd go with the Spyderco Gayle Bradley Air, one of the lightest knives around, as the medium knife, 1.3 ounces. Yeah, but it's a beauty too. No clip. I'm going to slide it in one of my Chris Reeve leather sheaths. This fits perfect in the small Nkosi sheath or the small Sabinza 21 sheath. It's so light. Again, 1.3 ounces. I want light because I'm carrying this. The blade, 2.5 inches. The whole thing is just 6 inches total. Man, you would not believe how light this thing is. It is Gayle Bradley, so this is CPM M4 steel. Just a wonderful steel, but you have to take care of it. It's not stainless. It will rust on you. He was one of the first to introduce it with the Gayle Bradley. And now Spyderco, you can find that in a lot of different knives. The handle, it's so light because it is glass fiber, thin as the human hair, just really put together into this twill pattern. Instead of usually with the Precision and other things, you've got a glass kind of polyglass covering over it, so it's just smooth. Here it's very smooth, nothing sticking out, but you can feel the texture. That's how tight and wonderful this inlay is on this titanium frame. Titanium liners, just a super knife, so small, such a gentleman's folder, no jimping or anything, just see-through construction, 1.3 ounces, as I said. It has a liner lock that works just perfect. Just really nice. You only hear it because I'm so slow. Right here they have jimping to open it up closer to it. See? You don't get the lock problem, see? You just open it right there. See the jimping? You just open it up there and it comes down smooth. So there's no stick. I get lazy and put my fat hand right in between there where they give you a little bit more room for the Spidey hole and push it back. But this is the correct way. Just a wonderful knife. And just what I want. Where I show it off, but it's light too. It really works well with the Bodega 2. Really does. And then I don't know. It's Sunday. I'm picking out my knives, and I remember I just bought this, and I thought I'd carry it. This, my friends, discontinued, and so is, by the way, the Air, which is just a wonderful knife if you can find it on the secondary market. But this is the Spyderco Spider Key or HummingBird. They're both the same, Spider Key or HummingBird. It is super tiny, great for a keychain knife, made as a keychain knife. They have a lot of this stainless steel bolster, kookaburra wood on this one. They have all kinds of different woods. There are some people who collect them as a mini collection. Like I collected the Spyderco Copas. Has this lock back, so it's really, you hear that detent? It's a real strong, clicks into place. It has a hollow ground combo blade. This is Gen 1 steel, so it's an earlier Spyderco. A really earlier knife, but just a wonderful knife. Gen 1 steel with that combo blade, and it's so tiny. 1.5 inches for the blade, Just a real nice thing, and I love the wood. That, my friends, is my show-off carry today. I don't carry my customs too much, but I love the customs. I do. I'm a big mid-tech kind of guy. That's why I like my Browse blades and my Chris Reeve knives, my Hinders. But I also love good Spydercos, good production knives. But man, I love my customs. That's the carry for today. Hope you guys are doing well. I really do. Have a perfect day. Keep your pockets full. Goodbye.